Morning, everybody. So my feelings towards ranked is fairly well known. Haven't played since season 16, really. I do the ranked sprint. That's because you can division up with one person, and the ranked sprint, the modes are usually a little bit more fun. But I thought the other night, let's try it a little bit. So I took my Kremlin. My Kremlin does have Kuznetsov, the most powerful captain in the game. Don't care what anybody says. So, luckily, this is an epicenter. Fuck, I hate epicenter. I'm sorry, I fucking hate epicenter. It is the worst game mode ever. We've got arms race here, and the lineup is a little bit shit. I'm the only battleship, and I kind of realize, oh yeah, this is gonna go well. So we have 3 destroyers, 4 cruisers, and a battleship. At least we've got a few proper ships. Got a Stalingrad, Hindenburg, got a Shimakaze, Holland. So I thought to myself, alright, well, how bad can it get? And on this map, there's two ways to go. And in yesterday's replay, you saw Reichenbacher in the Ohio head to the east side, go through the 2 islands and go around. I noticed my team were all heading that way, and as a distraction I decided I'm going to turn to the west. Mostly to create an open target for the enemy team to kind of shoot at, because big fat battleship. Let's all shoot at the big fat battleship. I got my trusty cup of coffee here. It's nice and early in the morning. Coffee is so good. And there's an Andy Hindenburg, and he's going the other way. And the Hindenburg is one of the few ships that I actually do worry about. People worry about Smolensk and their ability to start fires. Seriously, have you seen the Hindenburg? Nothing touches you and you're on fire. Currently working towards the Hindenburg myself. I'm at the ruin, but the ruins, oof. That thing is also a bit of a struggle bus. Don't know why they make the tier 9s the struggle bus as always. And there's my counterpart, the enemy battleship, Mr. Montana. The mountain here with my rear shells, but my front shells are out. And I kind of want to position myself. Oof. Hello, Citadel. How are you? So I kind of want to position myself next to this little island here on my left, but going forward and backwards. What that'll allow me to do is dodge most of the incoming torpedoes, while at least...
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Oh, and there's the first torpedoes. Hello.
The ship is on fire.
There's a Petropavlovsk. On the sides, they're fairly squishy. On the front, they're very, very hard. See? Citadel on the Petropavlovsk. Don't sell broadside to a Kremlin. And second set of torpedoes are coming in. And I'm deciding, alright, time to hit the brakes here. And more torpedoes are incoming. This is good fun. Right. Hit the brakes. Start reversing because I want to keep my left side covered from the 2. There's the Z and a Shimakaze. I want to keep my side covered from them so they don't torpedo me in the sides. While tanking the Des Moines Petropavlovsks, the Montana, and the Smolensk on my right side. Now that Des Moines is on seriously low health. Oh, and I don't get the kill. Bugger. So this is arms race. And my team has captured a good couple of buffs already. One of the nicest buffs is the maneuverability, and then of course the armor regen. And that allows me to sit here and tank as much as I possibly can Oh, and I only get one shell hit on the Des Moines again. He's left on like 2,000 health. That's a lot of HE income and more torpedoes. Oh, and they run out right next to me, but if they hit me. So our Stalingrad takes care of that Des Moines. And there's another HP regeneration buff that my team has grabbed. So once they got rid of the Hindenburg that was challenging them on the east side, their entire team is now on the west side here. And most of the team, apart from the Hindenburg, is actually shooting at me in the Kremlin. Yes, they're shooting at a Kremlin with Kuznetsov in arms race. Like I said, this was one of the very few ranked matches I tried and actually had a good game. The rest I've had has all been fucking epicenter, and oh, I hate that game mode. Alright, so I'm jockeying forwards and backwards, and there's two reasons for this. Number one, I want to give them something to shoot at. Leave my little DD friends alone. I can take the beatings, the DDs can't. Second, I kind of want to look like I'm making mistakes and draw the enemy ships out. If I can draw them out and keep them shooting at me, again, every shell fired at me is a shell not fired at the enemy. Every shell fired at me by the enemy team is shells that are not fired at my friends. Unfortunately, the Petropavlovsk kills our Stalingrad, and we are also down a destroyer. And oh shit! Torpedoes incoming. I'm gonna eat one. It's probably Holland torps. They don't hit very hard. And with arms race, I am able to heal it up. I did have to stop the flood there. I didn't want to take too much more damage. I mean, it is a Kremlin, but it's not invincible. So I'm keeping about a 30-degree angle to this Montana, giving him hope. There's a Holland here that I've been communicating with in chat, and he's been sending wave after wave of torpedoes, and there goes the next wave of his at this Montana. And the idea is go forward, bait them out, pull back next to this island, keep my sides covered. Standard Kremlin tanking play. And I mean people, what's the correct word? They say how the Montana's out of flavor and how it's been power crept, but the Montana's still a very good ship, and this guy's really demonstrating it. Unfortunately, he eats a torpedo there. And there's my little Holland friend. And I pull back because I want to pull him out. I want to draw the enemy team out to shoot at me. I've switched to HE, specifically because he was tanking in front. My allies grab another HP regeneration buff, and there's my high caliber already. 106,000 damage, high caliber. Pull forward, and I see there's a buff up for grabbing right up front, and I think to myself, hey, might as well go and grab it. So I type to the Holland, hey, I'm going to push a bit, just so that he knows, and that was a very, very good call, because there's 3 racks of Shimakaze torps that came through there. I'm very, very lucky. So there's the Smolensk, and you'll see the Smolensk shoot at me so much during arms race. And a lot of the recommendations have been that the Smolensk for ranked isn't very good. I use it for ranked sprint quite often, but for normal ranked, especially like this, as I grab the buff, it's not very good. Why? Because it doesn't have an impact on the game. You can't cap on it, you can't push a flank. All you can sit and do there is try and farm damage, and if you're up against the wrong tanky ship like I'm here, And those are small length torpedoes. And you can see I'm not even stressed. I'm going to eat the one torpedo. I'll just repair it. And I'm managing my repair parties. And here's my problem. Here is my problem. That's a Shimakaze. I'm broadside to the Shimakaze. I've got torps incoming. I know this for a fact. So, thankfully there's maneuverability buff that has been seized. And here's 1 rack, 2 rack, 3 racks of torps incoming. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This isn't Holland or Smolensk torps. These things gonna hurt. Oh, 1. Oh, 2. Oh, 3. And that really chunked my HP pool a bit. So, pop a repair party, pop a heal. Damage control. And see what I can do. So, with arms race, obviously, I've got the regeneration, so I need to stay a little bit safe now. Just get my HP to regenerate back a bit. Set a fire on the Montana, and I switch back to AP. The Kremlin is actually a fairly decent fire starter. I think the shells have HE has 47%. Fire chance. What is this Petro doing? He's gonna get wrecked. He did get wrecked. Why would he pull out in front of a Kremlin firing AP? Yeah, we still ship down versus them. But now the center countdown has started. And in arms race, with that center circle, he who controls the circle, the buff ticks like literally every second for 10 points. And it's a minute or 2. If you're familiar with the game mode, you know it. There's only enemy, I think, Z52 and a Hindenburg there. Our Shimakaze kills the enemy Holland. I see the Smolensk. Oh, that's good dispersion on the Smolensk. And I get 3 overpens from the front. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Yeah. So I'm feeling a little bit brave here. The Smolensk is smoked up like Smolensk do. And I mean, I don't blame the Smolensk player. I've so many games in my Smolensk. Here's doing what Smolensks do. I wouldn't bring a Smolensk to this ranked battles. Unfortunately, we lose a Worcester to the Z50, I think it's the Z52. Also another ship you don't bring to the ranked battles is the Z is just ineffective versus enemy. And now Henri kills the Z. Z's dead, baby. Z's dead. I'll try and smoke fire. Oh, we get another buff. And you'll notice now, my team controls the center cap circle. There are 4 enemy ships and I'm looking at 3 of them. Well, I'm looking at smoke where 1 is. And I can see the other 2. So these 3 of the 4 enemy ships are here. And they're still all trying to shoot at me. They're not playing the objective, they just want to kill this annoying Kremlin now.
The ship is on fire.
And they're wearing me down. I use my last damage control. And I'm now at the point where I'm saying, guys, I'm going to need a little bit of help here.
Our team is taking the lead. Problem solved, sir.
Move forward again. I don't want to take myself completely out of the match. You know, still got to give them hope that they can kill me. But we're racking up the cap points, and once we've got that center A cap, then the game's it's game over for them. come on. Overpens on the Smolensk again. If it's my Smolensk, I get Dev Strike. That's just so wrong. That is just so wrong. Alright, so time to pull back. I gave them enough hope. And I've still got 28,000 hit points. Unfortunately, I need to let that fire burn now. I am out of damage controls. I've still got 2 repair parties left. I keep the 1 repair party for when Kuznetsov procs. Excuse me, sinuses. I've got 2 fires now. I'm waiting for Kuznetsov to proc. There we go. Pull to victory and a proper repair party
Our victory is in sight.
with Kuznetsov. And as you can see, Kuznetsov is just so strong. Immediately put out all the fires. If there was floods, he would have put the floods out. And as this Smolensk is trying to wear me down, I'm still just rebuilding HP along with the arms race. Hinden, oh, all 4 of them are here because those are the Shimakaze still sending torpedoes at me. But you only got those 3 hits. There's no chance for you. And as you can see, the cap points are running out quick. 860, 870. That's too late. It's too late. And with arms race, I'm at 21,000 hit points, and as that Smolensk is just trying to wear me down, Montana is sitting there and he's firing at that cap circle, but there's nothing he can do now. And I tell them, my team, and I get thanked by my team for the game. And as we look at the end score, 202,000 damage done, 19,000 XP, Dreadnought, high caliber, only 1 kill, 2nd on the team. The Hindenburg scored the top. He was still alive. He at least tried to do something. The most important part of this replay that I wanted to show you guys is, okay, so I tanked 4.3 million potential, but look at that. Torpedoes spotted. I spotted 54 torpedoes. So in theory, I had 54 torpedoes launched at me. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. Have a fantastic day further. We'll speak soon. Take care. Cheers.